I think Twitter's perfect for the football community, and football is our nation's game. It's enormous, millions of people up and down the country playing it. That's increasing year on year with the number of women who are now playing and part of the game. And it's day by day, hour by hour. There isn't a single second where a piece of football news doesn't kind of land. And it's hard to believe before Twitter where on earth all these conversations were happening. Twitter's probably the one place where I'm everything that I am. You know, proud MD of an agency, I'm a working mum, I'm a level 1, FA level 1 coach, football coach, I'm coach of the under-10s Milford Pumas, and a board member for Women in Football. So, like, I'm everything on Twitter. It's probably where I'm my most kind of authentic, open self. I think that's the way you need to be, and that's how we would say to brands how you need to operate. You can't really be just one thing. You've got to be everything that you are. So a couple of people that I follow, I think Jackie Oatley's brilliant. Jackie Oatley was the first female commentator on Match of the Day. Her knowledge of the game is incredible, but I also just love her put-downs of anybody that, you know, might even be tempted to criticise what she's doing as a woman. I find that really funny. It's probably a really obvious one, but I follow Raheem Sterling, I follow a lot of players, but what I love about him is that he's been given the opportunity with a platform like Twitter to really make a statement, and he's really, really pushing forward very important issues and the likes of racism to make the game much better. And I think before the likes of social, I'm not sure that we would have necessarily have been exposed to those stories directly from players. I think when brands are engaging with the football community on Twitter, you can't try and pull the wool over their eyes. I think you've got to be really honest as to like who you are and what you're doing and be totally upfront. The thing about football, and on Twitter you see it, is that you can connect with culture through sport, and that's what we do. We help brands connect to culture through sport and use sport. Now you see, as I talked about Raheem Sterling talking about racism, and you see many women who are kind of pushing forward gender equality. There's so many opportunities for brands to make a kind of demonstrable difference, and you've got to look at it quite strategically as well, because there are quick fixes that don't always work. You know, you've got to think about the long term.